Hey, what's going on, everyone? Anton Thomas here with the Silver Lining Real Estate Group. We are back again with another episode of Silver Lining TV, where we motivate and inspire people to create a better life through real estate. And I want to share with you guys something I think is we're gonna get real today, and we're gonna talk about the cons of today's real estate market. Okay, now if you know people, then you probably had at some point in the past couple of years a conversation about what the market is like today, or what the market, whether it was at that time. Because the reality is, over the past 5, 6, 7 years, the market has been fairly crazy, right? The seller's market. So if you've been alive during the past 7 years, then I'm sure you had a conversation about the negatives of the real estate market. All right. Now we are in 2021, and right now the market is more extreme than ever. Okay. It's an extreme seller's market. Inventory is extremely low. Although we've been seeing a slight uptick in inventory, it's still very low. We've had historical interest rates. Those have been low. So now you got more buyers flooding the market, and you don't have enough homes available for the buyers to buy. Okay. Now the cons, and I'm gonna keep this pretty concise because I could go on and on and on. But some of the cons is just number one, in an extreme market, what you have is a high emotional ride. Okay, you have a roller coaster of emotions because you have buyers having to make quicker decisions. Okay, and unfortunately, a lot of these buyers aren't as prepared as they should be to make fast decisions. So you have high emotions. You have a lot of people out here that are in the market that unfortunately have a scarcity mindset, which is relevant because there's a low inventory of homes. So what you'll find is a high increase in buyer's remorse. So you have a lot of buyers that are offering on properties, and then they shortly after, they regret the decision because they had to make a fast decision. Now, there are ways to mitigate that, but this video isn't about that. Okay, this video is talking about the cons. All right. Another thing is builders, due to the lack of inventory and the high amount of buyers in the market, it's hard for builders to they're struggling trying to keep up building homes. Okay, and obviously when that's happening, the inventory is still going to continue to stay low. All right, but builders are trying hard, but they're struggling to keep up with the housing demand. Okay, the cost of home buying is increasing as well due to high appreciation rates. So homes that you could have bought 5 years ago for $120,000, that 3-bed, 2-bath ranch, and your normal subdivision, now is selling for 160 to 180. Okay, so these appreciation rates have made it more difficult for a buyer to come in here and be able to purchase a large amount of home for a low price. It's just, you can't really see that in today's market. So high appreciation rates, a lot of competition when you're a buyer, because you now have a home receiving several offers where 10 years ago, you may get one competing buyer. Now you're getting several. All right. And then again, that raises the emotions in the buyer. You have more buyer remorse. And then you just have some buyers that are they can't really buy in today's market. So they got to rescind. They got to back out of the market and hopes that the market changes sometime soon, right? And then with that being said, there's an increase in panic buying. There are more people, again, making quick decisions because maybe they've written 4 or 5 offers and they've missed out on those 4 or 5 offers. So now they found the 6th home, and they write an offer as soon as possible without really putting much thought into it. Okay. Now I will say that these are the realities, but it doesn't always have to be your reality. There are ways to mitigate a lot of these issues, okay? But if you are a buyer or a seller, because if you're a seller, it's a great market to sell your home. But if you are needing to purchase a home after the sale, or transition from a home, whether you're upsizing or downsizing, you're going to be a buyer as well. So you're a buyer in today's market just as much as you are a seller. Okay, so you got to deal with this too. But it's just, this type of market really increases the emotions, okay? And there is a lot of chance to make mistakes, all right? Those are the cons in today's real estate market. Now, To close, I would just say it's very important that you do a few things that's going to help you be a strong buyer in today's market. And that is speak with an experienced agent, lender, make sure you're doing your own financial budgeting and planning, having the correct mind frame, stepping into the market that, being attached to it could take time, and just understanding that, what's most important is that you find the correct home, that you find a home, right? And if you do those things, you'll be fine. But this is the reality. These are the cons of today's real estate market. If you have any questions, if you need guidance, anything in real estate, general questions, please reach out to us, Silver Liner Real Estate Group. We're always here to educate the community, to give value. You can send us a message on Facebook. You can go to our Facebook page. You can send me a message directly. Either way, we're just here to support you. If you want additional educational videos on how you can, find a great home and potentially pay less for the home if that's an opportunity, or find off-market opportunities, or what earnest money is, or what appraisal versus inspection, all those common questions. If you want those questions answered on video, we have additional video content on our YouTube page, Silver Lining Real Estate Group. So go there, like the page, subscribe, and then that way you don't miss out on any of our videos, okay? All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. I wanted to keep it short and concise. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one.